Hello everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome back to Ron's World. Yes, I got some great good tech news for my tech blog today. I may be a little late, but the later the news, the better. Alrighty. EVGA is now known for their power supplies, graphic cards, and AIO coolers, audio cards, gaming gear, and their Intel motherboards. Yes, EVGA decided to get on board and make their very own AMD motherboard. Not giving the tech world too much to go by, but their 9-second video teaser confirms that they are going to reveal the AM4, X570, and B4 B550 chipset lineup. Now keep in mind, Nvidia said that they are not releasing an X470 lineup. This time is just too odd. So for something like that, EVGA has not announced any release date, but EVGA will keep us posted on the launch and release date of the AMD Dark series. Now that's good. EVGA is now making an AMD motherboard. It's about time. EVGA is known for all their great products, such as their video cards, as I mentioned, from the video cards to the gaming gear, the RGB keyboards, mouse, headphone sets, etc. And it's great to know that EVGA is coming out with a Dark series, AMD X570 and B550 motherboards. Now I am very excited to, you know, to go ahead on and see the good look of it, this good sleek dark feature. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and call their new series, the AMD new series, soon to be released, Dark Vader. So I'll just go ahead and keep that and post it. That Nvidia is doing their thing, and I'm very happy and proud of them that they're coming up with the AMD lineup series. Alrighty, moving right along to AMD. Yes, I hope that the whole team of AMD is listening. We know we're in the GPU crisis. We know this. I'm not going to be talking about the GPU shortages or how naked the store shelves are without no GPU cards on the shelves. But let me go ahead and give y'all some knowledge. Just go ahead and intrigue your mind. Go ahead and take you into the tech future. Now, one thing about AMD, they're doing their thing. They are known as the king of gaming, and everybody's switching to AMD, leaving Intel in the dust. But this is not about Intel. This is all on AMD, because if Intel did their thing, they'll go ahead on and I'm gonna go ahead on that. I'm just gonna go ahead on there and keep that a surprise as I get more into my story. Now, a good thought for you, for your mind. Let me take you in the tech world future on what AMD should do and how they're going to fix the staggering GPU market with their Radeon graphic controller. Take their RX GPU graphic card, their discrete graphic card, and put them in their CPUs. Yes, which makes sense. Now, we need more APUs out. Yes, they got the APUs, the 56G and the 57G coming out. Yes, in August. They got the 4000 series APUs out, but you gotta get those overseas from AliExpress. You can get them from eBay, but they're a little costly, by like $80 to $150 more for them. But AliExpress is more reasonable. So now, as what I was saying with that, what AMD should do from here on out is go ahead on and take a discrete graphic card and put it into the CPU, giving us more an advanced APU. Yes. And by me saying that, there is, go ahead on and take your RX 6700 and your RX 6000 series and go ahead and put them into your CPUs, turn to a more enhanced APU. Now, if they do this, the new lineup will be called the 5000X GX series. Yes, those are new APUs. If AMD should do that, which I think is a great idea if they do that. Because if we get back into this staggering GPU shortage again, and then we can't get a discrete GPU, we know we could go ahead and count on AMD, because AMD is taking their graphic card controller, their RX 6700 and the RX 6800 and the RX 6900, and putting them inside their CPU, giving us more of an advanced APU. Now, this is going to be a little costly on the new APU lineup if they do this, which makes good sense, because just like I said, if we fall into this nonsense again where we can't get a GPU, and we count on NVIDIA foolishness, because there are also stories out on YouTube by a lot of good YouTube creators how there are not one RTX 3070 Ti available in stores. Now they sit down and said they sent them out, but they're dead. That's a good question, man. So now, if AMD add their discrete graphic controller, the GPU graphic card, and put it into their CPUs, the new lineup will be this. You got your Ryzen 5 5600 XGX with the RX 67 XT GPU controller inside the CPU, making it a more powerful and enhanced APU. Now, I ain't gonna leave the big boys out. Now, you got the Ryzen 7 5800 XGX. Now, notice I'm saying XGX as I'm calling out the new line of models that I think that AMD should do, because the XGX means you got your 5800X, but the GX is their more enhanced APU, which got their discrete graphic controller put inside the CPU. Now, with the Ryzen 7 5800 XGX with the RX 6800 XT GPU built inside the CPU, calling it more of an enhanced GPU, and the Ryzen 7 5900 XGX with the RX 6900 XT GPU inside the chipset. So, just to go ahead on it and give good thought, just go ahead and give you a good thought, have you thinking. And I hope AMD is listening, because this is the best thing that AMD can do, is go out and just go ahead and do that there, because right now we can't count on NVIDIA. NVIDIA is all about hype, and we don't need no more hype. Right now, a lot of people don't want to build PCs no more, and we need to go ahead and keep our YouTube tech world intrigued, where people could continue building their own CPU for the first time, or you just more of an advanced builder. You just love building PCs, and go ahead on and just keep that going strong. We know we're on the GPU shortage. I'm not gonna talk about the GPU crisis, because I hear a lot of that going on as I watch my YouTube channel. So I want to go ahead on and just go ahead and just give you a good thought for the day, that AMD should be doing that, and I hope they're listening. I hope that their tech staff is listening as well too. So, and I hope they're watching this video soon. So, just go ahead on and do that. That would make good sense. Now, as you know, as I sit down and said, the 5000 series XGX, that's what they're gonna be called, the XGX series APUs, and this where we have the discrete graphic controller, as I mentioned the names of them. The Ryzen 5 5600 XGX, the Ryzen 7 5800 XGX, and the Ryzen 9 5900 XGX. Those will have all of their discrete graphic cards controllers that they released earlier of last year and somewhat of this year, and that'll be more of an enhanced APU that everybody could go ahead on and buy, because you gotta keep in mind, just like I mentioned before, a lot of people don't play games, but it's good to go ahead on and you can build a system with the APU using the onboard graphics. And imagine, say for instance me, I go ahead on and buy my parts, and They got the Ryzen 5 5600 XGX. Now I can't discreet the price, but we all know that the you probably looking at my little more about a $699 for the APU because you got the Ryzen 5 5600 which released for what $299, and you got the discrete graphic controller, the 6700 XT. Why not? That would probably release for what $499. So you go ahead and rough the price up. You know, make it budget friendly. They could buy. So boom, I buy my parts, which will be on the new AM5 motherboard that's soon to be released sometime next year. I'll be keeping y'all posted with the stories on that. And I get bought all my parts. I got the new Ryzen 5 5600 XGX, and I'm on the APU. I got the discrete 6700 XT graphic controller inside the APU. I ain't got to worry about no shortage. I ain't got to worry about. You know what? I don't need the GPU because I'm not playing games like that. You know, this is for the non-gamers that just want a nice, good, enhanced system that you could game on, or you could just sit down here. You could just watch your 4K TV, hook your 4K TV up to it, watch your Hulu, Netflix, whatever you do. You can just chill at home and do your thing. So yes, let's just go ahead and keep that in mind for a good food, a good food for your thought. You know, go ahead and intrigue your thinking. Let's go a little bit into the future. And yes, AMD is the powerhouse. You know, give kudos to them and their whole entire staff from the CEO to president on down. Yes, AMD is the powerhouse, and that's a big plus onto that. There. So, you know, that's a good thing, and go ahead and give you something to think about. And as I would like to say, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.